Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Porter is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kicks to Curry. And here's Leonard from three. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Garland, the pass to Porter. Inside. And the rejection by Leonard. And here comes the break. And here they go. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by James.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by Giannis.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Here is Porter following the basket by Giannis. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. .141 left in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Love. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Curry's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
James way outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Garland with it. Curry meets him. Porter finds Sexton. Stolen by O'Neal. Floats it up for James. Outside for Curry. The tray. And the three ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Porter. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The home team up 19. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Well, I love the ball movement so far, GA. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got LeBron James, Antetokounmpo out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Leonard in at the 2 guard. Shot clock at 3. Here's Osman. A three-pointer off the mark. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And so here's Cleveland. Sexton the pass to Exum. Got a piece of it. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The drive by Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
Now Leonard. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now, here's Exum. D right on him. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. James with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Out left to the wing. Back to Nance, and Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Here's, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
Exum dishes to Nance. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Exum. Guarded by Curry. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Exum. Now Curry. From deep three-point range. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him up.
And so it's the home team having no problem. after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Tipping off the second half, here's John Beilein's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Love, and he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Antetokounmpo, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Passes it to Sexton.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Leonard's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. To the left wing. Drummond finds Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart. And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by James. And they're moving it up. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's Garland. And a wide open look for Porter. Drops one in from the wing. Porter's got his first points of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's the pass to Leonard. LeBron trying to free himself up. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland with the ball. Sexton with it. Garland the pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Love. Over LeBron. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
It's Curry outside. They get it back. He got it up. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a three-point attempt.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The home team delivering the blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the home team has possession. They've got Yao. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Carter. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Johnson in at the point. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Windler, the pass to Nance. To the inside, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Johnson. Now the dish to McGrady. He kicks it to Carter. Back to McGrady. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Exum, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now here's Johnson, guarded closer. The shot's good from Carter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Nance, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Tristan Thompson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Dante Exum.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. It's stolen by Nance. Dellavedova with the ball. Guarded now by Yao. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And Yao, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Dellavedova kicks to Nance. Here's Windler. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. .36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Zizic. Right wing.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
That free throw good from Dellavedova.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. And the home team has possession. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Carter outside from deep. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Osman. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bertans in at the small forward. Duncan out there with LeBron James. Then it's Odom. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. Wall against Odom. Kicks it to McGrady. Offensive rebound. Jokic passes to Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Wall, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just on pound in that center position. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. Over LeBron. Wall's shot is off. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
LeBron with it. Working on Berton. And finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. It's stolen by Odom. And Odom with a clear path to the hoop. Here's LeBron. Cans the 12-footer. James has got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That is big-time handles. The ball's on a string. Good luck checking John Wall.
Odom dishes to Duncan. Trying to get open is Odom. And Duncan gets it to go in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Wall passes to Beal. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Pass to McGrady. A shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. 55 seconds left to play here in the first. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Napier with it. Out to the right wing. Wagner drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Jokic. Oh, the power on that prudence.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
It's stolen by Odom. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They grabbed their own miss. McGrady kicks to Jokic. Duncan trying to break loose. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by McGrady.
And really keeping the ball hot shopping around here offensively.
Napier passes to Smith. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the home team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Washington trails by 16. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Ish Smith. He's out there with Shabazz Napier. Wagner out there with Brown. And it's Bonga in at the power forward. Lob pass to Duncan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. It's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's Napier.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Smith against McGrady. Smith the pass to Bonga. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Wow.
McGrady's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
LeBron is doubled to the middle. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Washington calls timeout.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Washington making some changes. And here's Wall. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Bertans. The Wizards with another miss. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
James has gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Here's Hachimura. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jokic kicks it to Odom. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pass to Hachimura. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Bertans passes to Hachimura. Right side, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Jokic passes to Duncan. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Pulls up, high post. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
That's good from Odom on the assist by LeBron. 8 points for Lamar Odom.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Beal, that's for 2. And Washington again with the bucket.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here we go, one-on-one. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The home team delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Odom. Jokic is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. McGrady against Wall. Here's Hachimura. Duncan with the block. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. The pass to Beal. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wall against Odom. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bertans. 6 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron. Here we go, one-on-one. Tracy McGrady on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. McGrady's got 10 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Bonga's checked in. Troy Brown comes in for Bertanis. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Napier in for John Wall. Smith the pass to Bonga. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Wagner, he's checked in for Bryant. So he gets them both. From deep. Jokic draws the double. Here's McGrady. Duncan trying to break loose. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bonga. Good defense by Jokic.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Napier passes to Wagner. A floater. Good defense by Jokic.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nice shot by Smith.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And the wide open shot from Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Fast break, here they come. Fires from 18. That one doesn't go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Napier. No good on the 3. Napier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The drive by Jokic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Over in the corner, Brown. Drills the 3-pointer. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the... whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The home team delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Wizards. Peyton is out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Wagner in at the 4. And it's good for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Mahinmi kicks to Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Passes it to McGrady. The three from LeBron. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Smith, the pass to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Washington. Lets it go from 14. Nice shot by Smith.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Odom. Hits it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Payton. Mahinmi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Kevin, you do not have to be a gifted scorer. Ian Mahinmi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Duncan kicks to James. A three-pointer is right on target. James has got 20 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
It's deflected. Down low, fires it up. Duncan finds Jokic. Now here's Odom. 1:29 left in the game. From beyond the arc and then some.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
They get a hand on it. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul at the game. So for the Wizards, Bonga's checked in and Shabazz Napier. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On defense, the home team. Payton outside. It's stolen by Duncan. Payton against McGrady. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Payton in the corner. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's McGrady. And he jams it with authority.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Odom. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, Lamar Odom. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton dishes to Mahimi. He kicks to Napier. And there's the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. There's the dish to Duncan. From deep 3-point range. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by LeBron.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Odom in at the 1. And for Charlotte, Bridges out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Cody Zeller, and it's Graham in at the 2-guard spot. So the Hornets win the tip. And here is Rozier. Knocked away. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's the break. Duncan trying to get open as Odom. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Graham with the ball. He's picked up by James. Graham, the pass to Bridges. No good from outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. 8-point game. To the left side wing. Graham trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Duncan on the follow.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Rozier. Passes it to Washington. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
From about 19 feet. Pass to Odom. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Odom's got 5 points so far.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunity.
Here's Rozier. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Odom. Here's the break. Here's Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Charlotte trails by 9. Martin goes in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Odom. Batum trying to break loose. That's good from Odom on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Odom's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. It's stolen by Odom. And here's the fast break. Odom leading the way. He gets that one. 10 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Martin, the pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. And it's Martin missing. Lob pass to Duncan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Poked away. Here's Monk from deep three-point range. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The away team up by 16. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
They've got Duncan. Tracy McGrady is out there with Odom. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And Batum kicks to Monk. Hernan Gomez down low. Duncan on him. And there it is for him. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the night.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
James way outside. They get it back. The kick out to Odom. Great look, but off the mark. Duncan dishes to LeBron. And the pass to Odom.
Come to me, come to me.
Now LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Charlotte trails by 19. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
And some changes here for the Hornets. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And a wide open look for Zeller. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's Odom. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Odom's got 13.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Feeds it to Duncan. To the middle. The kick out to Odom. Buries the long-range jumper. 16 points for him.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Rozier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
On the wing, James. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Rozier missing. Pass to Odom. Duncan outside. LeBron left side. cans the shot with nobody near him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rozier the pass to Zeller. Dishes it to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Graham with the bucket.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Here's Duncan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That free throw good from Duncan. Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Duncan hits them both. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
James on the follow.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Rozier against Odom. Passes to Washington. Back to Rozier. Over Odom. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lamar Odom.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Washington out there with Bridges. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Graham. Back to Bridges. Fires for 3. A rebound by Carter.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Curry on the wing. Rozier defending.
Look, it's those little changes of speed as Curry drives to the hoop. It's difficult not to foul this man.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Monk's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Rozier against Curry. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Curry kicks to Leonard. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
PJ Washington.
That free throw good from Washington. Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Batum comes in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Curry way outside. A rebound by Washington.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
On defense, the visitors. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time.
And was last season really the first full season we got to see of Malik Monk? Was given a sizable part of the rotation and showed why he was a lottery pick for this team.
Back to Curry. Launches a three. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Biyombo, he's checked in for Washington. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. During most of his rookie season, Monk was relegated to the bench.
Not sure if it was development or opportunity. Hard to say for Monk. Fact is, you can see the knack for scoring he has, even if he's a bit of a volume scorer at this point.
Leonard with the steal.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
It's Curry outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Batum against Leonard. A shot by Batum, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside for Curry. Four on the shot clock. Duncan trying to break loose. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
The pass to Batum. Lets it go from 11. Up again. It's good on the putback. Biyombo's got his first basket of the night.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Martin. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Curry fires from way outside. Knocks it loose.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
From deep three-point range, Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Outside, Martin. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. We've got Carter. Duncan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Len, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And after watching Willie Hernan Gomez, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding up.
Carter on the wing. Simmons against Curry. Passes it to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. As you mentioned, Hernangomez is a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Duncan dishes to Leonard. Outside Curry. From the arc. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Bacon. Charlotte gets it back. Hernangomez. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's Simmons. Zeller passes to Bacon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Curry against Simmons. From downtown. Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:57 left here in the 4th quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. .143 left to play in the final quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hernangomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin, the pass to Hernangomez. To the wing on the left. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. Hernangomez has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Jokic with the steal. And stolen by Simmons. Offline with the baseline jumper. Inside. Pass to McGrady. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Simmons against Odom. The pass to Bacon. Now, here is Hernangomez. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Odom.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Hornets. It's stolen by Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Martin. Simmons looking around. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks.